Hi everyone, I'm going to be doing a quick demo for project 3. Um, so let me share my screen. Let's do a quick demo and you're done with the semester. All right, so let's look up where is this? Sorry, let me just put it back here. Okay, so let me just open this. I don't want to open the API here. Main activity. Let's run through the app here, see everything is working. Of course, the web view, as you remember in the lecture 2 for project 3, my web view won't be working, but that's expected because of my VPN. But yours should be working. Most likely it should work, or at least it should give the address where it's supposed to go, right? At least it should give you the address. Other than that, everything should work and all your tests should work. I think 2 of my tests failed because of the web view, but that's okay. Yours should work, right? So this is what it looks like. The pictures, you see that it also has the, when you're loading, it's giving all these loading images. Also, we have this refresh. It's refreshing the images. Again, you can just reload the cache here. Let me try clicking on this, right? Mine doesn't work. Again, if you watched my lecture, second lecture on the project tree, it's not gonna work because of the VPN issues. It will say web page not available, but it will give you a right address. Like if I click on this and copy and paste this over, this should take you to the right one. And it says it even gives you the title web page not available, right? If I go back, that title web page not available should disappear, right? And let me click again. Again, it will show that, right? Let me show you the progress bar. It should also have this. You saw the teal progress bar at the top. I don't know, it's not showing right now, but you saw that very quickly, right? So that teal progress bar, let me go down and see if there's, let me, yeah, you saw that progress bar, right? So you should be able to see that, and you should have that image in the web inside the app, right? In this web view, which is not working on mine, but that's okay because of the VPN, but it should work on yours. It's just my internet is not working. The code is working, right? It's even taking me to that link, which is good. And this refresh reload cache, right? That is working. That's another one. Another thing you want to do is be able to go to the map view, and you need all these photo markers. Also, you should be able to zoom in here. And then if I zoom in, say I'm close to France right now, and if I go back to the gallery, if I come back, it should stay at the France, right? So that's we've talked about this in the last lecture. You should be able to do that. And then you should be able to click at one of these pictures. Where is that? So let's click at one of those pictures. It should be a picture, and then it should say Twilight, right? It's give us the title, or this keep and it real. And now all these pictures are coming from the gallery view, right? If you see it here, um, those pictures of the armies is, you will see it's this picture, right? So you are able to see those pictures, and you know where that picture is coming from. It looks like it's from, where is that? Is that Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi? Where is that? Louisiana? Okay, might be from Louisiana. All right, so that's it. It's good. And so let me go zoom out. Should have those markers, should have those titles. Um, and and that's it. I think if you do this, I think that's the end of your project. And that's the end of your project, right? So you should have the maps, you should have the markers. It should stay in the place where you zoomed in. It shouldn't move top up and down. It should have a limitation. It can go infinite scroll on the side. It should be legible, right? If I go closer, I should be able to see the name of the countries. So I see here it's South Sudan, Uganda, Kenya, right? So it should be legible, right? So those are the thing. In the emulator, everything it should work. And remember, for this project, you should meet TA. Um, you should set up like a time in the Zoom to meet with the TA, and then they will just grade based on what you show on your emulator and your test cases, right? So that's coming soon. The TAs are going to put out a spreadsheet. Remember that. So please keep that in mind, right? So we don't want to grade everything individually here. It has some APIs and different things, and we want you guys to show us how it works. Okay, let's do the tests here. You should have the P3 test. If you downloaded the template, template code. So let's run this and see what happens here. And then let's actually run this. All right, let's run the devices. Let's see what's happening as we run the test. So there are, how many tests are there? I'm not sure. Maybe it's 10 tests. I'm not sure. So let's wait for a little bit. The Gradle build is running right now. There are 16 tests, right? You can see there's 16 tests. I failed the first test because you see the web page is not available. So I think that's gonna fail, but yours should work, right? Because you probably don't have a VPN. Even if you do, if you just have this web page link, tell the TA that it's okay. Even the professor has that issue, but I think this is fine. Yeah, that one failed, but that's expected because um so that's fine, right? And I think the second test might also fail because of this. Okay, the second one failed as well, right? That was expected, but I don't think it should fail with yours. Like my TA who ran the same code said everything was working, right? So this one should work. The map marker is like, look how beautiful that looks. Okay, cool. So this works. Everything else should work. So gallery reload shows placeholder. So you need to have those placeholder that works. Bottom navigation basics. So the bottom navigations are working. Map click marker shows an info and raises. So it's when you click on that, then so it gives that. Gallery after web, no subtitled cached image. Oh, actually, that might fail as well because again, this is because of the VPN. Again, this should work on your side. Yeah, that failed as well. That was expected. Um, that one passed. Map load all tiles, right? So it's working. Gallery first three URLs unique. So that's good. Gallery first image loaded. And then gallery counts 99. So you should have 99 images in the gallery, right? So make sure that's 99. Max map confirm max zoom. So max zoom is like 15.0. So make sure that's 15. I think that's map retain state. So if you move out of the map, then it should go back to your original state, right? Map loads minimum markers. So it loads that. What's the last test? Map initially zoomed out. So it's initially zoomed out. So as you can see, I have 13 out of 16 pass, and even these three that failed, it should pass with yours, right? Because the only ones that were failing was the one that was to do with clicking on those individual pictures. And again, that should work on your computer, right? It's just specific to my computer. That's the reason it's not working. All right, so that's good. Let me stop sharing my screen. I hope that's good, that you can finish this project, and please meet the TAs in Zoom, and they will give you your grades. All right. So, and I'm sure they'll be flexible with this. All right. So that's everything. That's a demo for project 3. Bye bye.